Hi guys, my name is Hannah. I'm the Senior Lifestyle Editor here at Food52, and I'm here to show you how to cut up a lovely roasted chicken. Roasted chicken is something I have all the time at home. I try to make 2 at a time to help me with my food plan for the week ahead, and I'd love to share my tips with you. We're gonna start with the legs first, and you're gonna see here that there's a bit of skin. Make a couple slits, and then you're gonna open them up. You're gonna see that little bone pop out, and then you can just run your knife and bear down right into it. So I'm gonna show you how to separate the drumstick from the thigh. There's gonna be a little spot where you can open up. Lovely little piece here. My family loves the dark meat, so this is the first part of the chicken to go. You'll just see, the chicken will kind of tell you where to cut. So just follow those lines. Then I'm gonna show you the wings next. There are a couple different ways to do it. The simplest way here, of course, is to just go in, kind of hold onto the chicken, go at an angle. That's one way to do it. And then if you don't like the wing tips, you can just remove these, use them for stock, or just nibble on them. You can also separate the wingette from the drumette here, which I'll also show you. So that's a wingette and a drumette. This wing here you can remove with the breast. So there's a bone that runs down. So I'll go on the left side of the bone. So you can just take your time here. So use your fingers and kind of guide the knife along. That can be another piece. So when you serve your chicken, try to keep your skin intact. Oh, it's delicious, but you also want it to look pretty. You can kind of carve the bird like this. This can be a portion on a plate. And this you can slice up or just eat up whole. And then this bird, I'll just turn him around. And feel free to turn the bird around to whatever angle is most comfortable for you. So you want to go down on the other side of the bone. And kind of shimmy your knife and use your fingers to help it along. Then just slice it off. And then you have a nice piece of breast here with the skin intact. And then you're gonna have this great carcass left. Oh, how could I forget? The oyster. So here you're gonna have 2 pieces. It's called the oyster. This is like the chef's or the cook's treat. It's really delicious. It's the most tender part of the bird. Those 2 pieces in there, like roughly the size of an actual oyster. That's for you to eat. So this you can put into a Ziploc bag, make stock later, or just freeze it for a rainy day, or you can just pick off the skin and then toss it, whatever is your style. So there we have about 8 to 10 pieces. So on Sundays or Mondays, I'll usually roast up 2 birds, and on that first evening, I will enjoy it the way it's meant to be enjoyed. That usually means just with a green salad and maybe some roasted potatoes. So after we've had the roasted bird, most of the time we have at least 1 breast left over. It's good on top of noodles. It just adds a little more protein and it makes anything feel a little more substantial. You can dice the leftover chicken breast and make a nice creamy chicken salad. So another great option for all of the leftovers, whether it's dark and or white meat, is a classic chicken pot pie. It's nice to have a warm dinner after a hard day of work, and this is one of our favorites as well. You can either purchase a store-bought pie crust or just roll out a basic one. Just make sure not to add any sugar. Tacos, enchiladas, burritos, they are all fine pairings with leftover chicken. In this version, it's simmered down tomatoes, peppers, and onions, and then you can just fold in your leftover chicken pieces to create something really nice and fresh.